What's up, everybody? So, as you know by the title, it's another movie review. I am not a movie review guy. I'm a gaming channel. I've just been watching a bunch of good movies recently, so I want to do some reviews on them. Anyway, so the movie we're reviewing today is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I think that's the title. Obviously, spoiler alert, there will be spoilers for the movie. If you haven't watched it, click off. Anyway, I watched this movie on Sunday. It was super good. The cinema was nice, but anyway, let's start talking about the movie itself. So, the movie. It was good. Everyone was thinking that Spider-Man 2099 would be the villain, but in reality, it was like goofy guy Spot. The portal powers. That was actually pretty cool. Anyway, but I feel like the movie was just a little gimmicky. Because there wasn't much action, really. It was more of a setup for the final movie. It built up all the characters and it had like a backstory. And the plot twist at the end where Miles was the Prowler was actually quite insane. Because that means Earth 1610 Miles, he would have become the Prowler. But 42 became it because the 42 Spider bit Miles. He's the original anomaly. So anyway, Spot. Let's talk about the main antagonist. He was a little goofy. He was supposed to be a weak villain, but in reality, he went to every Alchemax and every portal just by learning that he could kick himself into his own holes. Then he became a multiversal being, I guess. But anyway, he has a really good backstory, and I just want to know more about him, so I'm just waiting for the final movie. Judging how this is a setup, I feel like the movie is gonna be really, really good, because they dedicated an entire 3-hour movie to setting up the final movie. Anyway, so one thing shocked me about this movie at the most. Miguel O'Hara. Not his character, but the fact that he knows about Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Obviously, this is like multiversal with all the different Spider-Mans, with each one getting their own cameo in the multiverse thing. But Miles was the problem for the multiverse. We've had other Spider people be the problem for the multiverse, just like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He almost screwed up the multiverse, so Doctor Strange made everyone, and I mean everyone, forget who Peter Parker as Tom Holland's Spider-Man was. But Miguel O'Hara in the movie said, not another one, not after Doctor Strange from that kid who ruined everything. So that means the kid who ruined everything, Peter Parker as Spider-Man, even though he was supposed to be forgotten. Yet somehow he still remembers. Even though he's supposed to be forgotten from existence, no one's supposed to know he exists. Yet Miguel O'Hara knows he exists. That shouldn't be possible. But yet it is. So I'm just really intrigued how he knows all about this. But Miles, he's getting another backstory set up. It's nice that Penny and Spider-Man, and Penny actually got the most screen time out of the original, other than Gwen, obviously. And I guess Peter B. Parker. And yeah, I'm just surprised that Peter Parker, Penny, and Spider-Man Noir came back to save Miles. That's actually really nice. It all ties into the first movie. So the third movie, I'm guessing, is Everyone versus Spot. Beyond the Spider-Verse. So it was actually a really good movie, but I just want more out of it. It was too gimmicky. Again, if you're still watching, come on. Obviously, I just spoiled a bunch of it. So click off now before I spoil more. Anyway, for you guys who have watched the movie, let's continue. So, obviously, Gwen got a lot of character development. and we just didn't get much of any other character. I mean, the Indian Spider-Man, quite funny. I liked him. I liked that, so that was nice. And then Brody, Hody Brown, I think. Punk rock Spider-Man. He's cooler under his mask than he is with his mask, and with his mask he's still cool, which is actually quite cool. How many times did I just say cool? Someone put it down in the comments below. But anyway, I feel like this is going to be the weakest out of all three, because it's just entirely a setup. They're just making a big climax and a reveal for the third movie. So, with Spot being a multiversal god, multidimensional is the wrong word, it's multiversal god, that's going to be a really interesting battle for the spider people. And also, Miles right now is kind of, chained to a punching bag, talking to himself, who's the Prowler, which is quite weird. So that's cool, I guess. But there isn't really much to talk about this movie anymore. So I feel like that's where we're just gonna end it. I know it's really short, but this movie just doesn't have enough material to it. It's just way too gimmicky. But I did like all the backstories, but I'm still confused how Miguel O'Hara knows about Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Anyway, that's it. See you guys in the next one, and goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, so I'll see you in next week's live stream.